Hey guys, what is up? Pyraminx Life here. Welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve the Pyraminx. Now before we start this video, I want to first of all thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. That is crazy. And 2, we have over 150,000 views. That is stupid. That is crazy. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And on this video, can we smash like 35 likes? Because last time I asked for 25 and you guys got that in like under an hour. So you guys can definitely get more than 25. So in this video, we gotta smash 35 likes. And on that note, let's get right on to the tutorial. So the Pyraminx isn't a very difficult puzzle to solve. This is actually the cube that really got me into cubing. I saw this kid on the bus had one and I ended up getting one, and that's what kind of started my whole cubing career. This is the first non 3x3 puzzle that I had, and it was a lot of fun, and that's what inspired me to get my 50 plus puzzles I have now in my collection now. So the first step in solving the Pyraminx is getting all these tips done. So all these pieces right here are called the tips on the Pyraminx, and these are really simple to solve. Almost anybody can do that. You just have to rotate them until they're all solved. The second step is called getting the radioactive sign, which is like the white cross on the 3x3. If you don't know what that is, go check out my how to solve the 3x3 videos. I have a ton of videos on that. If you guys want to know what that is, just go check those out. And pretty much what that is, it's just getting 3 of the blue triangles in the middle right here, which is basically your white cross. Next is then getting your edge pieces, or these other blue triangle pieces, in place, which would solve the entire first layer. And then you would solve the final middle layer, and that's all you have to do, because this puzzle's really only 2 layers, because you have these tips pieces don't count, and because you would solve these in the very beginning, so you really only have this layer and this layer to solve. So it's a really quick process, and I only know the beginner's method. I still don't know the advanced methods yet, and I still average under 20 seconds. I average around a 10 to 12 second average on the Pyraminx, so I do pretty well with the beginner's method. So with enough practice, you can definitely get there. Alright, so once you have your Pyraminx scrambled, again, step 1 is trying to solve all 4 of the tips on the Pyraminx. So you want to go around and go to the top little pyramid pieces at the very top of the Pyraminx, and just rotate these around until the top color of this piece matches with this piece right below it. So yellow and red do not match each other. The blue and red do not match each other. If you twist it one more time, you'll know it's solved when the red and red match each other, and you can check every other side around it. The yellow and yellow are matching, and the blue and blue. So if you do that for all 4, this step is really self-explanatory. So you just go around again, go to the next tip piece, and turn it until the colors match here. Go to the next one and turn it again until the colors match here, and the 4th and final one, turn it, and there you go. Now you have all 4 of the tips that are solved. On to step number 2. So step 2, I'm going to start with the blue side because there's no white colors on here. Because on a 3x3 you would start with the white cross. This is where you get the 4 edge pieces touching the white center. But in this case, I'm going to start with blue because that's what I learned on. You can start on any color you want, it doesn't matter. But if you want to follow this tutorial exactly, I would recommend starting with the blue side. So what you want to do is go around and go where your tips are matched with blue. So there should be 3 of them. So there's one right here, there's one right here, and here's one right here. And what you're trying to do is get them all on the same side. So if you rotate the second layer, so including the tip right here, this whole top triangle piece, and you rotate it to try to get all of these middle blue pieces together. I call this the radioactive sign because that's what it looks like. It looks like a radioactive symbol. I don't know. That's just what I call it. It helps me remember to do that. So just go along with that. So as you can see here, we have 2 radioactive pieces already in place. We just need this one right here. But as you can see, if we rotate this triangle piece all the way around, there's no blue radioactive piece. And that's because this isn't the blue face. And that's because the other blue one is over here, and these two pieces are way over here, and there's no way for this radioactive piece to get all the way over here. It's not possible. So then what you're going to think is, how can I turn these two pieces to get to here? Well, I can turn this one over here and have two, but then there's no way for this piece to get over here, so I'm not going to do that. I see another way. I can turn these pieces this way, so there's two again, and I can turn this one this way, and that way I have all three radioactive pieces together. Alright, so I'm going to do it one more time just to make sure you guys understand this. And this is pretty self-explanatory too. It just takes a lot of getting used to and trying to find the blue face. So as soon as I scrambled this cube, I saw these two radioactive pieces right here, and I saw another one right next to it, which is great. So in this case, I can just turn this triangle piece until the blue matches with the blue, and I get all the radioactive pieces. I didn't know it was going to be that easy and that fast, so I'm just going to do one more challenging radioactive scramble. That way, in case you guys have some really tricky ones, I can help you out with that. Alright, so in this case, I see there's one radioactive piece here, one down here, and one over here. So whenever there's no radioactive pieces touching, just go ahead and pick one. So in this case, I'm going to pick, I guess, this one. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to pick this radioactive piece. So I see if I turn this radioactive piece this way, I'll have two in a row, which is great. But if I turn this triangle piece here, there are no blue pieces, which is not good. The blue piece is way over here, and there's no way for me to get this piece over here. So I'm going to think, which way can I turn these two pieces to go get this radioactive piece? Well, I know these two pieces can both go on this face, because I can turn them like this and get them to go up right here. And then I can just turn this blue piece over, and then I have all three radioactive times together. Alright, so once you have your three radioactive pieces and all your tips solved, the next step is trying to get the whole first layer done and getting the remaining blue edge pieces, or the secondary radioactive pieces, because it'll also make another radioactive symbol, but you wouldn't be able to see it because it'd be all blue. So what you're going to do is your radioactive sign and your blue tips, the ones that you just solved, you want to place on the very bottom. So you want to do that so it's on the very bottom of the puzzle. And what you're going to do is take this top triangle piece, this whole top piece, and turn the face until you see blue pieces. So here's one blue piece right here, and what you're going to do is look at the other side of the same piece. So here's blue right here, and I'm just going to look on the other side of this piece, and it's red. So I'm going to look for the radioactive signs that have the red side. So I see the radioactive sign here and here that are on the red side, and I can tell from this piece and this piece that it makes a red. You don't want to judge it off of this piece, because this is just another edge piece that's going to get swapped out later. So just look at the pieces that are connected to the tips here. So this one's red, and this one's red and red. So this blue and red piece needs to go right here. So when the blue piece is on the right, what you're going to want to do is turn it so it's facing away from you. So if it's on the right, you want to turn it this way, clockwise, so it's facing the left now. And what you're going to do is, because this blue and red piece needs to go down in this spot, you want to take the spot that it needs to be in and bring it up to the same layer it needs to be, so that way you can turn it back so the blue matches with the blue right here. And then you want to fix your radioactive sign. So you have your blue right here, and you can match your two radioactive signs together, fix your radioactive sign, and now you have a red and blue piece together. Alright, so again, you want to make sure your radioactive sign is on the bottom of the cube, or on the puzzle, and you want to go ahead and look around this top triangle for more blue pieces. So there's no blue pieces on this side, and rotate it again. Okay, here's one. This one's on the right as well, and I'm gonna go to this side, and it is a green one. So you want to keep your eye on this blue and green piece until you find the radioactive signs that are green. So these ones are, this is the yellow side, so this isn't right. This is the red one that we've completed already, and here it is right here, the blue and the green side. So it's right here, our green and blue piece. So let's bring it over here so we can just have it on the green side. The blue needs to be on the green side. So this blue and green piece needs to be right here, so the blue can be on the blue side and the green can be on the green side. So again, because it's on, the blue is on the right side, you want to turn it away from you and turn it clockwise so it's on the left side now. Take this piece that it needs to be in and bring it to the same level on this top triangle as the green and blue piece. You're going to turn it counterclockwise so the blue pieces match, and then you're going to fix your blue radioactive sign. So just turn it back down so the radioactive signs match. And there you go. Now you have green and blue matched, and you have red and blue matched. Alright, so now on to the final blue edge piece. Put the radioactive sign on the bottom and start looking around the top triangle piece for more blue pieces. So there's no blue here, so I'm going to turn it again. There's no blue on right here. Turn it one more time. There it is. So now it's right here, and in this case it's on the right side again. And don't worry, if you have it on the left, I will show you how to do it. It's just you do the opposite thing, and I'll show you an example in a few minutes, so don't worry about that. So if you look at the blue, it's blue and yellow. So the only side we haven't solved yet is the yellow one. I can tell it's yellow because it's attached to its hip, and it's yellow, and this one is yellow and yellow. And also it's my last one, so this one has to go right here because it's the blue and yellow side, and this is the last blue and yellow piece. So go ahead and bring the blue to the very front of the puzzle, and because it's on the right side, you want to turn it away from you so it's on the left side, and then you want to bring up the piece that's going to replace. So bring it up to the same level, take your blue and match it with the blue, and fix your radioactive signs, and there you go. Look at that. Now you have your whole entire first layer done. Now that's great. Alright, so now here's the case where the blue piece is on the left side. So we have all of our pieces solved already. This is just for an example, and that way it's easier to see. So in this case, I need the blue and green. So I'm going to look around the cube, and here it is right here. It's the green and the blue side. I can tell it's green because it's touching the tips. This is the green and the green. So I'm going to bring it so the blue's in the front. That way it's easier to do my algorithms. And I'm going, because it's on the left side this time, I'm going to turn it so the blue is on the right side. Okay, so now the blue is on the right. I'm going to take the piece that it's going to replace, and I'm going to bring it up to the same spot, on the same level. I'm going to match this blue with the blue radioactive piece, so right there. And I'm going to match the radioactive sign with the rest of them. So now you have all the blues solved. Alright, so the last layer is probably the hardest step, but it's still really, really simple. There's no hard algorithms that you really have to learn. It's just a lot of memory kind of stuff. It's just 2 algorithms, and there's no letters. I just remembered it, muscle memory, that kind of thing. So it's really, really simple to learn. Just make sure you follow these steps exactly. Alright, so if you don't have any that are matching, so no colors are matching, you want to do this algorithm right here. You're going to turn this right triangle piece counterclockwise, the left piece clockwise, the right side clockwise again, and the left side counterclockwise. And this will bring a blue piece up. And now all you have to do is just solve it like you're solving the regular first layer. So this is a left case. So when you see it's a blue and yellow and it's right where it needs to be. So you want to turn it so the blue's facing the right side. You're going to bring up the piece it's going to replace. You're going to match the blues with the blues. And you're going to fix your radioactive signs. And in this case, I have all my edge pieces right here are matching colors now, which is great. That's the next step that we're going to do. And if it doesn't do that, just keep doing that same algorithm. And sometimes if you cycle through it like 3 times and it still doesn't work, try going ahead and switching to the next side. Like keep rotating it and doing the algorithm until you get your edge pieces to all have the same color like this. Alright, now on this one, what you have to do is turn the right side clockwise, so like this. You want to turn this top triangle piece clockwise 2 times. Turn the right side counterclockwise. You want to turn the top face counterclockwise. Turn the right face clockwise. Turn the top face counterclockwise. And bring the right face counterclockwise to match the blue radioactive signs again. In this case, it didn't solve it, but it's going to the next step because it's matching up colors and it's rotating this middle piece. So this will eventually solve your puzzle. I think you only have to do it 2 times, and that'll solve the puzzle if you do that same algorithm twice. So I'm gonna do it one more time. So the right face clockwise. The top face 2 times clockwise. The right face counterclockwise. The top side counterclockwise. The right side clockwise. The top side counterclockwise. And then you want to turn your right face counterclockwise to match the blues with the blues. And then once you've done that algorithm either once or twice depending on your scramble, now it'll be almost solved. All you have to do is just turn this top layer to match the color. So mine, it was just a little bit mixed up. All you have to do is just turn the top layer one more time and you have a solved Pyraminx. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any specific questions on how I solved this, if you guys want me to do another tutorial on a different kind of puzzle, please let me know in the comment section below. Again, if we can hit 35 likes on this video, that would be absolutely crazy. Again, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's absolutely unbelievable. And I may or may not be making a bronze play button for myself, which will be coming out in another video very, very soon. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.